Beneath the silver sky with shadows weave, I chase a coin that no heart believes. Its pulse is wild, a flicker in the dark, a fleeting spark that could steal my heart. I choose my ground, a platform cold and true. This market's a lover, secrets untold. The charts hum low, a lonesome serenade. She's a temptress crew with a velvet stare. Play her wrong, she'll leave you there. In the crypto moonlight, riding high, leverage soft like a sigh in the night. Stop, lost, caught where the shadows fall. I'm chasing stars, but I won't lose it all. Oh, crypto moonlight, you burn so cold. I'm trading my heart, but I'm keeping my soul. Liquidation looms, a thief in the haze. Margins my guard through these reckless days. I steal my gains slow like a lover's touch. Scared by the silence, never wanting too much. In the crypto moonlight, I'm riding high. Leverage soft like a sigh in the night. Stop, lost, caught where the shadows fall. I'm chasing stars, but I won't lose it all. Oh, crypto moonlight, you burn so cold. I'm trading my heart, but I'm keeping my soul. So under the crypto moonlight where desires fade, I stand my ground with a plan in my hand. Oh, crypto moonlight, cast your glow on me. I'm bound to your fire, but my heart's still free. Let the crypto light heading high, where it's soft like a sigh in the night. Stop, lost, caught where the shadows fall. I'm chasing stars, but I won't lose it all. Oh, crypto moonlight, you burn so cold. I'm trading my heart, but I'm keeping my soul.
Oh, saddle up or something. It's crypto o'clock. Yeah. Wandering these pixel prairies, hunting Bitcoin ghosts. Double dips and bull traps. Who even knows? Who knows? Stumbled on Road Dawg's den. Charts glowing dim. Nightly at 10:30, where the weirdos swim. Harmonics, whisper secrets, risk games so quaint. Meme coins, leaping fences in this digital paint. Bitcoin and Jesus croons from the speakers low. Altcoins whimpering softly, putting on a show. So poke that like if you're bored. Join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense. Make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer. Alpha drip so slow. Subscribe but don't whatever. Let the boredom go. Oh, rounding up the oddballs in this crypto charade. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, where plans get unmade. Plans unmade. Tunes like Buy Me a Vet, dripping honey, sweet road and kudo, twirling on Solana Street. Charts, school doodle signs, giggles in the grind, rants on governments, fading chats on weed, unwind, mystical mumbo jumbo, flare that's half a kilter guitar's stack. Boy, hover on the edge, super chat your plea. Member keys to nowhere, join the apathy. Like spark a tiny flame, crowd swell so mild in this dog days. Round I feel vaguely beguiled. Ooh, poke that like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip so slow. Subscriber don't, whatever, let the boredom go. Poke that like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Still bored, super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, Road Dawg or something. Woke up to a green candle. Thought it was Christmas morn. Check my phone at the bus stop. Portfolio reborn. Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now I'm refreshing charts in the loo. Feeling deplorable. Yeah, brilliant. They said, just hold still, darling. The moon is on its way. But the moon's got a mortgage and it's late on the pay. 'Cause the bull run is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, then they rang the closing bell. Big hands in the castle, small hands in the well. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit plus faint, oi?
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the ringing of the cowbell ceremony. If you got a ding-a-ling handy, reach over, give it a little grab. It will appreciate it, trust me. A ding-a-ling that's not played with is a sad ding-a-ling. That's a sad fact of life. Save the ding-a-lings. Something you might need in your life to clear the air. It's a little cowbell and a lot of Jesus.
Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? Once upon a block, there lived a little lamb. Then the wolf bought the abattoir and rebranded it to Fi. Terms and conditions apply. 8 bars, wonky synth, the treasure is like a slot machine, panic attack. Beep boop, sold. Retails on the group chat, typing when Lambo in caps. Darling, it's pronounced Lamborghini. Captain's going down with the ship, still saluting the collapse. Institutions in the VIP, sipping vintage beer with a confetti on the floor that they vacuum once a year. The bull run is a fairy tale. Happy ending got delisted. Chapter 11, retail pale. They're stacking sats in bunkers while we're flocking off the grail. The bull run is a fairy tale, and we're the cautionary tale they tell. Shh. Once upon a wallet. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with a Road Dawg. I'm your host, the Turkey Man, the only crypto turkey on YouTube. I've noticed. I feel like a slight minority around here. I don't see very many other avian presenters out there, but thank you so much for having in your hearts that you join me here today. Let's crank up the music. Look over here at Tokenmetrics. That's where we are right now. And wow, we in altcoin season? Why? Nobody's calling altcoin season anymore. Why are they calling altcoin season anymore? Anyway, we're in the TM Tokenmetrics FOMO index right here. We're still over in capitulation mode. We're at 18%. Are we holding steady? Little to no change in price or momentum is what it says over here. The action it suggests to take is, oddly enough, if you can see that, right there, is build positions. Look, it's above the dancing girl. Hey, Jenny, how you thanks, Jenny. Yeah, we got our new dancing girl over here, and we like her and everything, and she's fine. She does a great job. She doesn't complain about anything. Really, just a real sweetheart and everything, but she's very hypnotic, we found. I don't know. It's just kind of like when we get in the room with her, we're just kind of like, I can't even look at the monitor with her. I don't know what it is. She's just got something magnetic about her personality. Some eye magnets, I guess. What's going on over here with what's up over here? What's up in privacy? Tokenmetrics is kind of pointing the way towards Zen there. We looked at that a little bit. I don't know that it's doing anything spectacular today. I don't believe that it is, but it seems to be the one that's getting the bigger score in that sector right there. And the privacy sector seems to be getting a little bit more love than anything else in this sector. Privacy blockchain, including Starknet, which I don't think I'm familiar with there, but seems to be getting some love. 3 out of 3, about break even there. What's not getting love is automated market makers like Uniswap. Yeah, people kind of hating on you right now. I don't know why. Real world assets are doing pretty good. You know, they're doing like XDC network, although I don't know how great it's really doing. However, the ones like yield farming, like synthetics over here, not getting any love at all. Layer 0 over here, Atom 1. Well, you're the only one in that category, aren't you, Atom 1? You kind of got a monopoly over there. And of course, Solana memes look like fart coins kind of smelling up the place there. Making some gains. Gains. You have to say that at least 3 or 4 times on your show here on YouTube. Get picked up by that algorithm, apparently. What happened there? Does my monitor have a short in it? Is that what's going on here? That sucks. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you here 12 people hanging out with me tonight. Let us come over and say hello to everyone before I get off on my crazy rabbit hole. But what we'll be doing tonight, we'll be taking a look at Bitcoin. Is the sound okay? I have a little minor sound adjustments over here, and it just sounds really odd in my ears over here. No, she wants some treble, but she don't have any treble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we try to do every night is I take a look at Bitcoin. Usually we start out, well, we usually start out in the small time frame, so you need to understand to recognize the chart, and then we slowly zoom out so you can become accustomed to it and work our way back down and do our analysis kind of that way, just checking it out. And then we kind of check out our indices overall, usually the 4-hour chart for total 3 Bitcoin dominance. Maybe some stable gun dominance in there. SPX 500s all on one screen. And then from there, make our way over to altcoins, especially any altcoins that you guys might have specified. So when I start bringing out anything that I might have, found to share. And then we've also got Gator in the house. Gator Squatch is in the house. And he's got a gem pick tonight, and we'll be taking a look at that one as well. So that's the agenda for tonight. Let's get over and say hello to everybody in the chat. 12 people hanging out with me tonight. How you doing? Looks like we got Toby Boy was fear first tonight. It says first cooter gets clap. I know, it's crazy how that is. Yeah, early cooters get the clap. Nothing like a early cooter. You gotta start them. Tonight's sponsor. This is be a great time for me to talk about our sponsor tonight. It's what you need at night if you want to ruin your life. Just get you some good ass coffee and drink it late at night.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
It's like musical chairs. It just stops. The music just stops there. Anyway, that was our sponsor tonight. Well, that's not our only sponsor. I am so sorry. Can't do one without doing the other. And this is from our attorney.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
And we're back. And let's see, I think I've said hello to everybody. We've got JJ. Hey, glad to have you here. I don't want to butcher the name. I'll just call you JJ Makachek. Okay, yeah, okay. The new way that everybody's being represented by, I guess, the email address or whatever, or email. It's different. It throws us off. We're not used to seeing the same names that we're used to. So, how's it going, Justin? Good to see you, my man. And we got Floki's Angels. Oh, you're hiding out over here? Mr. Ethereum's in the house. How's it doing? How's it going, Mr. Ethereum? Floki's Angel says, "Hey, dog, I love your show." I love that. I love that comment. What do you think, Jenny? Road Dawg. Oh, sorry, I got caught up in a trance there, or something. I don't know what gets over me. My check. Yay! One of these days, I'm going to try to get that thing set up where it can be useful right there. So hopefully we got sound, everything doing okay. Postmodern Oddities, good to see you. Got my good ass coffee. I'm ready to party. Mr. Ethereum says, "Where do you get this music?" This is my music that I produce here when I'm not looking at the charts. And actually today, I think it may have shown up. Let's come over here and check this out. We go to Road Dawg. Well, we go to. We're trying to go to YouTube again. This is Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber. I think he was going on before I got on live tonight. He's been going on about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time lately. Go and check him out. He's a good source of knowledge for the charts and everything. If you go to Road Dawg Crypto Topic, you can keep up with the latest song releases. And nope, it's not. Yeah, it is. So the first Christmas is not crypto related. Sorry, there's not a crypto reference in these. But we do have some. I do have some good Christmas songs out there. And then I'm going to have a little smaller one come out that's just a little more cozy, kind of a little bit of more, a little more R&B for those little nights. But there are some new songs over there. There should be 7 songs in that album. I'm only seeing a fraction of them there. But the Road Dawg Crypto Topic. And yeah, there we are. So The Gift We Forgot is the name of the album. And it should be available on Spotify and everywhere else. And with the 7 songs. Okay, so anyway, there we go. So let's come over and take a look at Bitcoin. We're only 20 minutes into the show. Let's see if we can improve our scheduling here, our time here. So this is it on the tiny 6-minute time frame. We were way down here in this we really need the support area, which we help for support between the 786-886 Fibonacci retrace. When we zoom out, it's on the local leg. So we made a higher low overall from where we could have been. That's to put it in a nutshell. That's what we needed to see. We made it past a few little areas of concern, right? We pull our fibs over here from this little local high. That's not a fib. Who told you that was a fib? Well, they're lying. Bunch of fibbers. All right. Anyway, so this purple line over here, which it's not there, is this dotted line. This little purple dotted line over here, if you can seize it. It's coming in about 80, no, what is it? 80? Yeah. About 86,700. We're above it right now. That was the 0.5 area that we needed to get above and kind of hold if we wanted to be a little bit more bullish and not think that we're going to be coming down to the basement levels down here again or anytime soon, like 75,000, 77,000. So we got that so far. It seems to be holding. The 618 over here is this yellow line, and that's a normal place that we would. It's a take profit area, a good take profit area, because this stuff happens like this, and that's a great area for our first rejection. The question is, can we get back above it? If so, we got some other juicier targets, which ironically happen to be, if that's color coded correctly. Should be a bigger 0.5 area. That might have to zoom out a little bit here. So if I take my Fibonacci's and I stretch them back up here to this top, that should be what. No, you suck. You suck, Road Dawg. You got a purple line out there not doing anything. For the bigger move, this is about 93,000 that we really need to come up and talk to. When we zoom out and see, like, oh man, we're in this big like megaphone pattern or something like that. Or unless you want to put this over here, then you'd say, oh wow, that's weird. Is that I can't, what is that? So megaphone pattern kind of works good for a little local pattern here. 72% chance that it breaks to the upside, especially if you're bouncing off a nice strong support area like we did. So it's really important for this move here that we get above 93,000. So we got some other targets in between, but you know, I'm just going to head and let's just get those out of here. Oh snap! Well, I mean, one of them anyway. I want to put this this yellow line down here. I want to change its color to green because these are more of the stronger, more important levels that we should be looking at now. I mean, we did zoom out to the 24-minute there. And we can see our 800 moving average, 660 whatever moving average coming down, sweeping down to these areas, and we got some wiggle room above them that we can actually see here. So I'm really hoping we can get up above 93, almost 94,000, dang near it. 93.9 is what I'm coming up with over here on this chart. So if we got a goal set for us, and we've already retested the 786 one time right here when we popped up above it. First we came up, didn't get past the 618, local 618, came down and popped off of this guy again, retested it, right? Hopefully we don't have to do that again. Hopefully we can be starting to work our way right up there to 90,700. And just have to forego all that other bull crap. Now, at some point, I do see us coming back down to about this 80,000 area at some kind of retest of this area. And my projection is that it may be in January that when it happens. I don't know. It could happen at any time. It could just do something totally different. But that's what I'm looking for. A lot of people are starting to become more and more common for the $100,000 area retest. A lot of the same areas. We're getting a lot of confluence. 105, 106. A lot of people, I've heard that starting to become a little bit more common. We've been talking about it for quite a while, actually. Coming over, rolling over, but And some people were thinking, well, I'm going to exit when we get up there. So we got a lot of people, I guess, that idea floating that, de-risk and everything as we go up there. So it may come up a little short. It may happen to roll over earlier. But I am looking for a rally to happen as we're getting some good news coming off. We're expecting it in December here with possible rate cuts. Seems like that's going to, and that will have an effect on the markets here. Bear market or no bear market, we can get rallies, and it looks like we at least got a rally coming. And as we do get up here, people will, there'll be those that are in the risk of the school of de-risking, and then we'll have those that are like, no, we're getting ready to go to all-time high. And I'm of neither camp at the moment, but I do see a little. I am expecting a rollover based on some other analysis that we've done here at the channel. All right, because I think January is going to be an interesting month for crypto. So if Bitcoin is doing this, what's our altcoins doing? Well, they're not having that bad of a day, to be honest. Not that great for the brand new day that we got, but how we caught up on the week for most of them? Are we making a little bit more gains here? Are we coming back up a little bit? Can we get closer to zero, closer to green instead of the red? Come over to the month and take a look over here. It's just as bad as it's always been over here, especially these lower guys. Now they were hanging right around 29-30%. Now we're down here 30 and 34-35% there, right? Not seeing the love there. Here we are for the year. Look, some of these coins down. Categories are down 67% right there for the much smaller ones. The smallest altcoins seem to hit the most right there, and looks like the not as smallest ones didn't get hit nearly as bad. Only 12 to 17%. The top 300 down. Anywhere below that seems like we're on anywhere from 35% up to 67% for these last two categories here. Slaughtered they were. Micro caps, all of them have been slaughtered. So I'd like to come over and take a look at our indices real quick, if you don't mind, because, well, that's what helps us do good and do better and see things ahead of time. And notice this trend line that we had right here. We broke out, retested it here. The wick came down and seemed to respect it because we closed above it. And here we came back and started retesting this area again too, and we're bounced. I like that. That makes me feel tingly inside. I have no one to talk to about that other than you guys, so you get to hear about how it makes me feel tingly when we get to bounce off of these support areas over here. Most noticeably also a 382 fib that we climbed our way back over. I don't know, just a little area that I like to see checked off. So there's some overhead resistance there, and breaking out of that would, well, that's always welcome news. So let's hope that total 3 is getting a little boost up, that we're getting a bottom over here of some sorts. And again, we might see it come up or get rejected there or above it, write it down. We can see a lot of things, but at the moment it's going up, and if it goes up, then charts get green on altcoins a little bit, and it doesn't feel as sad and depressing as it does on the days where everything is just down in the dumps red. But you would expect a little bit more with Bitcoin dominance here on the daily. I thought we were doing 4 hour. Here on the 4 hour, Bitcoin dominance trailing down, and we a little love from altcoins, but not the love that we hope for when we're getting rejected over here, right? Seems like we know Bitcoin dominance has got to go down for altcoins to succeed, right, and to gain against Bitcoin, as more of the market cap or more of the money pours into altcoins rather than Bitcoin. But it appears that more of the market cap is pouring into stable coins at the moment than altcoins or Bitcoin. What does that say? So there's still some nervous hands out there, it sounds like. And so what could have been a nice alt rally is turning into, poking with a stick. At least they're moving today. Looks like I saw that one breathe. It's okay. That one's alive, I think. Nurse, can you check that one? Make sure it's got a pulse. Thank you. All right, so it's kind of some wild days like that. 15 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. It might be want to get Elvis out of the break room.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Elvis. Bitcoin Elvis, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin Elvis. What can we say? Oh my God, we got a technical glitch going on. That's just crazy. Seems like somebody has hit the wrong button in the studio, and we don't know what to do about that idea. That's kind of weird. Oh my gosh. Sean, did you not pay the... We lost signal, Sean. Wait a minute, we're back. No, wait, lost signal again, Sean. Oh, now you broke it, Sean. What's up? And I'm still not back, Sean. You got? Oh, okay. We've been having some wild technical difficulties here with Mercury in retrograde, which it seems like it will be until about 4 or 5 more days. Thank you for your patience, as we are not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I got those dang errors again. That's always nice. This would be a great place for a studio. I'm just saying. If we just, had stuff that would work right, that would be. This place would be awesome. We might be able to do something over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Bitcoin dominance looks like. It's coming down, and it should be good for altcoins, but it doesn't feel as juicy as we would hope, right? Oh, snap. Is everything on the 4 hour? Yeah, keep it on the 4 hour. We're on the daily over here, dude. This is the SPX 500, the Standard & Poor 500. Tech stocks, if you will. I got a nice little bump up today. That's kind of cool. I like that. I ain't going to bitch about it. Now we got a touch point. Because it was looking kind of wishy-washy right there. Didn't really have much to go by, and we still don't. But at least we got 2 touch points. Hey, it counts for something. We got a line in the sand, but she's bouncing up nice. Now we did measure this guy, and I would think maybe it should come back down a little bit more. One more come down at some point here, and maybe catch some support there at 64.27. But as long as it's going up, that's hopeful for at least for crypto. That maybe we can follow suit with it a little bit too. Last but not least, we've got our altcoin dominance over here, and this is probably the more telling one. Some of it has to do with a lot of new altcoins coming into the market, because stable coins are a thing. Rather have that than CBDC. So seeing an inverted head and shoulders bottoming pattern here on a strong horizontal or diagonal support zone, I don't, I'm not surprised. It does signal that stablecoin dominance will go up. That's something that we normally do see during a bear market, as that happened over here through July of 2022 on up to November of 2022, and then it was all through 23 that it started coming out of that. So if we what? Tell me it's not so. So that was over here, July of 2022 and November of 2022. When that number up there on stablecoin dominance was the biggest, that's when we were over here. We were dropping down to our bottoms. The FTX crash took us down to about 17. We climbed back up to 25. Like, woo, bottom's in, baby. Okay, all right. Woo, we just went right to where we topped out, and then there was another, I don't know, some other stuff unwound here, and some blood. No, this was FTX. FTX was actually the final little leg there that drove us down below where we normally would have went. It was like all the other stuff, Celsius, 3 Hours Capital, all that crap unwound. The Terra Luna thing. The Terra Luna thing. That one hurt. That one unwound a lot. And then domino effect. And we finally got down here. But that's what was happening with stablecoin dominance that we just looked at right over here. That's what was going on over here. When it was making a nice little topping pattern right there. Nice harmonic too, which I guess since we see that. I hope we satisfied you. Hope you're satisfied. We go from the impulse move there. That looks a lot better. From this top, take it all the way down to this bottom. 886 retracement on that one. Well, you better count. That's where we need you to bounce from. So it looks like, oh, well, if that's true, then this little sucker's trying to go up. That's crazy. So, wow, yeah. So I read this a little different. Now, most people, I mean, I think we have to account for all the new stable coins coming into effect, and they do have more of a purpose now. A lot of people holding money in stable coins now. And they're a lot easier to transfer around than the through the banks and everything else still. So I can expect to see that we would be going up on some of this, but we did hit an area here. We're getting a little bit of a pullback, so maybe we'll see some of this money come back and go into some Bitcoin or altcoins, either one. But basically, we keep making higher highs and higher lows on this one, and this looks bullish, and this is not what we really want to see. Usually the peak of the markets are when we hit the bottoms here, and this would have been December of January of last year. Remember last year? That was good. What was that other time before that? Was what, in spring 2024? That was pretty good. That was when were we down here? When we were over here? When was this? Yeah, right around March 2024. Right, you guys can't see it, can you? Because I got that stuff up. Because this is kind of alpha. This is kind of alpha. So right here, every time that we came down to the bottom of this trend line was the top of our markets. That this is what we're used to seeing here on stablecoin dominance. This was March of 2024. Best time to have gotten out, especially on altcoins. This over here was December of last year with a little revisit around January, and then that was it. The second best time that we had that seemed kind of, wow, altcoins are starting to come back a little bit, was August of this year. Going into Rectember. Yeah, I remember Rectember and all that. October. September turned out to be okay, but it was still kind of scary, remember. But that was another kind of retest of that trend line. And then here we are, far away from that, where nobody cares about altcoins. And so they get no love. Bitcoin and stable coins are outperforming your altcoins, sad to say. Mine too. Well, that is our presentation and our State of the Union here for Bitcoin as we watch it starting to lose ground on some of these smaller time frames. Most notably over here. Did you just dump on us? This is a 6-minute time frame. You sound like a prepubescent turkey. This is a 6-minute time frame. On the chart that we were using. All right, where are you? I thought you were coded blue, and now I can't recognize you. The little chart we had. No, it wasn't you. Nope. Yes! It says we need this support. So since I've been talking and the blabbing, Bitcoin decided, hey man, I don't feel so good about my life. I want to jump off this bridge. I say, no, Bitcoin, please don't jump off another bridge. No. Please don't. We're tired of it. And she's trying to find a little solace right there at the 618, but let's just be honest here, people, man. She broke a trend line there. I don't know that I would count on that holding, right? Here on this very small 1-minute time frame. Maybe you can, but we got to start looking at this little area down here, about 86.5 and 86.3, for a little bit more of a downward support area. Here on the tiny ass 1-minute jar. I would not open the short here. But once again, we've been rejected over at the $88,000 area. Let's zoom out a little bit. 1 minute's been a little too degen right there. That's been crazy. You got little targets, and look, you zoom out, and you're like, look at that. It's like, take a breath, man. We got a lot of wiggle room through here. We do not have a good solid trend line here, especially in these smaller time frames. Have to zoom out a little bit, look for some candle bodies to give us a little bit more stuff, but still, I can't count on these where we drop down too far, right? It throws me off, so I go with the secondary ones we've got going on, and we got something right here with a little bit more wiggle room to the bottom of those wicks. All right, so we got an opening, expanding, broadening pattern, and technically, I guess I'll come back here. We have a little bit more of a channel, but we haven't really made that area. And magically, as it would appear, our little red box that we just used for Fibonacci kind of lines up with this crazy angle we just took on. Let me put it back to original. Wait, it wasn't original. We want the original, not the extra crispy at the moment. 11 herbs and spices over here. That sounds like something a turkey should avoid. Just saying. 20 people hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here. I really hate to do this, but
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Elbit looks like a giant over by Jenny. I gotta say, does that scare you, or is that... Don't answer, Jenny. Don't answer. Alrighty, and oh yes, our other sponsor here. Sorry.
She gets house, I keep 8. Fair? No.
Yay!
He didn't rug, he merely redecorated. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto, or the SEC redecorates YOU.
All right, and so zooming out, I just have to be on the 24-minute. I see that yellow 200 moving averages happens to be right there that we're testing. Let's come back over to the 6-minute. That translates over to the 800 moving average here on the 6-minute, and we're currently below that. We have the 600, we have the 360, the 666, the 800, 300, 600, 800. Those are in good order. Those are the bigger ones, and we could be just playing through this range here. And we have been for the longest time here. They've been stacked like that, and we've just been ranging through them. Touching the 800 more times than we need to, and at some point it may be a violation. I don't know. I mean, at some point it just becomes assault. You just keep doing it. I'm just saying, you need to stop doing that, Bitcoin. Leave that 800 moving average alone. You need to be getting your butt back up here, making a higher high again. I mean, you got one over this one. You got off to a good start. Come on, Bitcoin. Straighten up your game, man. So I don't really have a good trend line to draw here because we broke it. But we do have a trend line down here that if it wants to be a stick in the mud, we might be seeing this area get hit somewhere around the mid 86,000 there. But she don't have to. We got 618 and the 800 right here. Come on, baby, do something. Show me some love. Give me one green candle on a 1 minute. Give me something. Give me something. See these moving average even on the 1 minute. They're in good order so far, and maybe that's all we need to give us a little push back up there. Or maybe they're just trying to roll over on your ass. Well, thank you for being so optimistic here. It is worth noting that when you do zoom out, you can see a little bit more stuff in the chart. Like, we are beneath a very important trend line that we're not recovering from very well right now, right? So when we zoom out a little bit to the 4 hour, oh my God. Wow, I didn't realize that. That's changed everything. We're at a struggle rate. And we need to get back above this. We need it very bad to get above this white trend line, or else this is a bearish retest, and we could be coming back down here to retouch those areas that we talked about that I expect us, to revisit. But right now, here on the 4 hour, there's some hopium that she may be trying to do it. I don't know how successful it'd be, but I think we got at least one more attempt to come back up here to around to try to shoot for the $90,000 area. And that's because my reasoning, fellow Turkians, and thank you for all the invitations to Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm sorry, I must decline. I'm spending my Thanksgiving holidays with a group of meditating vegetarians. It just seems to be the safest and most logical thing to do. They're a little radical. Anyway, so we got 9 moving average over the 21. That's hopeful. There's not a bearish cross there. We could be testing the 21 moving average on the 4 hour, going to reclaim the 50 over here. That would be the chain of command I would expect it to take over there. And try to get another bounce up as we start going into Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. It is the 25th today, and happy holidays, everybody, as we get closer and closer to Turkey Gobble Gobble Day. I need a Valium. I don't know, something. I just, you know, on the holidays, you reach out to your friends and family and everything, and it's like every holiday that I reach out to my friends and families, they're not there anymore. I hear of terrible demises. I'm just saying. Kind of agree with Chick-fil-A. Used to eat more cow. Or the cows. Yeah. Or eat more chicken. I don't care. Cows aren't chicken. Just leave the turkeys alone, dang it. There's a genocide going on out there. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done with my presentation looking at Bitcoin as we see her stumble around like a little drunken monkey right now. And just Grok says altcoin season's loading. You sound like you could be a YouTube influencer right there, Grok. Nightbot says subscribe to this channel. Hey, well, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing right there. Manny Bear says, I hope you stick around in the bear market. Look forward to the show daily. Well, thank you very much. Well, I was here in the last bear market. I think that's kind of when right before it started getting good. No, we were here. Yeah, we were here as it was traveling down to that 15,000. Road Dawg, your chart is upside down. I don't know. On Bitcoin? Maybe it was. It looks like it is rectified between the time that you posted that comment and by the time that I read it, it seems to have alleviated itself and manifested itself into a proper position. Large price swing accumulation zones, this postmodern oddities. How far am I down from the chat here? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong chart. Law. I'm just saying. Is that what's going on? Is it? I mean, are you seeing that? Are you hallucinating? Because it doesn't make me hallucinate anymore, and I'm kind of pissed about it. I feel like I'm being cheated. Anyway. Well, a lot of spammers tonight, looks like. I was away from my computer for a sec. Sorry, guys. Great catching them, everyone. Do we have spammers? Really? Did we? Wow. Oh, wow. They leave comments sometimes. Weird ones, but they do. Trump gave you a pardon. Hey, we got Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, Joe? I think we said hi earlier, didn't we? Or we showed your YouTube channel there. Postmodern Oddity says, when I was younger, my friend and I would always sneak out right before dinner and smoke up and then come back with the munchies and gobble down all the food. And it was awesome. Yes. I don't think what they're giving out right now is it. I think it's, I don't know what it is. I think it's air. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got a few coins we can take a look at right here. We'll take a look at Gator Squatch's coin called Kima. I'm not familiar with it. I may have to go back up and get that token address. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do that right now. We can scroll up. Where'd it go? All right, so we got a address right here. You hit the copy because that's what we do. And Kima. Not to be confused with chemo. The Kima. Because chemo has some negative vibes. But if you make it Kima, then I guess that works. Why are you going so slow here? Man, am I getting that bit rate warning again? I'm going to have to I gotta figure out what's causing that problem. Kima Network has got a $2.5 million market cap. It's got 210 million coins total supply, 65 million out in circulation. Well, that makes my ears perk up a little bit, maybe. And Kima is a financial infrastructure platform that enables seamless interoperability between traditional financial systems and blockchain networks. It offers an asset-agnostic solution designed to facilitate secure and efficient cross-ecosystem transactions, eliminating the need for intermediaries and reducing operational complexities, which sounds awesome, but very wordy to say. So where I'm going to come over and click this website and watch it load up very slowly here. Oh, cool. Uniting Web 2 and Web 3. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to unite Web 2 and Web 3 together. We're going to make them watch little Web 4 babies and Web 5 descendants. Kima joins MasterCard Sandbox to launch stablecoin-powered cards. Read more. I just read another. Why, you got... No! You took me to... Okay, that's cool. How do I get back to where I was now that you took me on a wild goose chase? Okay, I'm going to click the X because, well, why not? Start burning or a little more. No, I already fell for you one time. I'm not clicking you again. Official partners are the MasterCard and this European... Is that the Euro? Is that unifying all financial ecosystems? Well, I gotta sound this out. It sounds very cool. Hi, my name is Lima, AI-powered liquidity management agent by Kima. Try me now. She's right behind me here. It's creeping me out. I felt somebody looking at my shoulder. Yeah, there she is. See? I can't. There we go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, that you freaked me out. Try me now. Well, how much does it? How much you charge? You know, I mean, there's a. I don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, you took me to a private room awful quick there. I'm just saying. I just barely know you. I just asked you a question. I wasn't trying to initiate. I don't. Wait. We can't. I mean, you're kind of cute. I mean, I would tap that start button. I would, but I don't know if it's appropriate for me to tap it here on you. We'll talk later, okay? You're on Telegram. I'll DM you, okay? All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. All right. I don't kick her out for eating crackers, you know? Oh God, she's still there. She's a stalker. We got. I'm sorry, she's growing. Okay. We got that taken care of. I stopped by a bot over. I'm still may hook up with her later though. Swipe right or something. Anyway, see what you got to talk about. Chat me up. All right, chat bot. I ain't going to turn you down. Chat me up, baby. Okay, imagine any use case Kima has that. This looks kind of cool, actually. On a serious note, thank you, Gator, for bringing this up. This looks like one that's worth putting on a radar here. It may be a new up and coming. Oh, we got Solana, Ethereum, all the magical chains right there. Interoperable Bitcoin. Kima's ability to support EVMs, non-EVMs, and private chains, as well as its ability to connect with traditional banking information systems, makes it an invaluable tool for achieving interoperability with existing financial infrastructures, effectively addressing the issue of market fragmentation. That's a lot of boring nerd speak that sounds like it could be something interesting. I want to do some, do your own research and everything like that, but it looks like it's got some. I mean, I didn't know about it. I hadn't heard about it until tonight, and it looks like it's one that you might want to have on your radar from what I can see. Get Kima. So we're already on all these exchanges. So they've been around for a minute. We didn't know. Never looked at it. Kima and Lima. Well, what exactly does your Kima do, though? Tell me that. You said you were what? A layer. The Kima tokenomics model powers the protocol, enabling robust security, validation rewards, and efficient transactions. So we had to stake it. That's typical POS liquidity provisioning. So then you are, Yeah, blockchain-based protocol settles transactions across multiple blockchains and financial ecosystems. It makes me think that you're Cosmos for some reason. Are you? I don't remember seeing that, but yeah, there you go. Cosmos ecosystem partners. It sounds like a Cosmos. Yeah, I think it's a Cosmos SDK, man. I'm just telling you, it's in a lot of chains built off of it. It's a layer 0, and then we can make a layer 1. And Cosmos coin gets no love, or Atom gets no love. All right, that one looks cool. Cosm. So it should be on exchanges, right? So we should just be able to go over here to anywhere. And let's take a look at KuCoin. KuCoin! How you looking, Kima? You look beat up. She looked beat up. So the tokenomics were pretty decent, right? It wasn't in the billions. It looks like it's got a use case, and it looks like, as most of them that have a use case have just been neglected for meme coins, and now meme coins and these are down. Definitely at an area that's worth trying to build something up here. How old is this one? I'll just look. So still relatively new, $2.4 million market cap. It's at a great market cap. Here even a little bit could turn into something worth being in. What was your all-time high? All-time high was a year ago. It got up to $1, and it's at 3 cents right now. So we're down 96% from its all-time high. That's typical of bear market prices. No, this one actually looks kind of interesting for an altcoin, especially as a position trader or whatever. I mean, I'm not advocating for very many altcoins at all right now, but I think this one's worth putting on the radar. So it's got a contract address. We didn't have to have it, turns out, but yeah, Cosmos, and is that? It's got an A on it. I don't know what that is. That's not Arbitrum, is it? And Cosmos. Well, we're on the 3-day. Let's come down to the 4-8 and see if it's getting any kind of action right now. We're just kind of still trying to figure out where bottom is. Maybe still trying to figure out where bottom is. Luckily, I got a little tool that helps me kind of navigate that a little bit. And it looks to me like we got a little bit more wiggle room possible. And right down here, just pretty much just right at 3 cents. We're at 3.7 cents. We're getting closer to 3.1 cents would be the area I'd be looking at. So great little zone to accumulate, in my personal opinion. It would be its lowest low, but it looks like it's got promise, and all it needs is a narrative behind it. And DCAing into something like this little by little, because since April it got up to 33 cents there. Look, it went on a nice little spike. What did that look like from 7 cents up there? 300% very quickly, and then it was over. I'm putting it on me radar. Not we're trying to shill it or anything. I do this. It does look interesting. So I have to weigh that with well, but we're in a bear market. What's going on in here right now? And all I can tell you is that just usually on the charts, man, I go by the charts and what they look like, and when we get down to bottom areas, it's just usually a good place to start looking. And there could be some variation over here. Let's see if can we add this one. They make it hard to add these things anymore. Add symbol. There we go. All right, so we got Kima. Got that in here. Put it on my watch list over here. Well, look at you, Bitcoin. You just can't make up your mind what you want to do. You want to be bullish or bearish. You're just kind of wishy-washy. It's like you bounced off the 800 moving average right there that we were looking at. That's crazy. That's so crazy, Bitcoin. Why would you do that? Why would you find support around there or get above it? That's crazy. It has so many of these times before. It needs to stop testing it, though. One of these times, it's going to come back to that 800 moving average, and it's going to just jump out of the way and just let you fall on down. You better stop it. Be like Linus in that football. What's going on down here? What's going on down here? Oh, that's my paper, isn't it? That's my little note paper. 16 people hanging out with me as we're in this here for an hour so far. Let me come back to the chat and say hello to you good people again. I want to scroll all the way back down and probably miss a lot of the context, but at least it'll be a little bit more local. And well, he talked about that 15 minutes ago. Just tighten up your game, Road Dawg. We moved on. That is like 5 minutes ago. I think Dot finally is bottom. Really? Prove it. It's got to prove it to me. I did a deep dive on this coin. It will be massive. Tied to Ripple. Another good gem pick by Gator Squatch. Thank you, Gator. I appreciate it. Manny Vera says, I know it's not crypto, but if you have time, can you look at Tesla? Many people are saying it's a perfect chart and almost perfect for a 3-month boom. Well, let's take a look at Tesla. Mr. Tesla. Let's zoom out to the weekly. We looked at it recently, and I decided to stay in it, but ooh, what's going on here? Well, that's not a good picture to paint. So we do have a trend line going on right now. That's good. We need that. That needs to be the line in the sand right here. So where's that? Oh man. I've got a bigger idea that it's once we get down there, it would be good. I hope it's not setting up for that. Let me just check some things over here. We did 786. Good. Okay, that's cool. And that 786 has come up to some serious resistance to its 88. Yeah, you got to pull back. I don't want to hear this either because I got Tesla and I think this is why I was looking into possibly selling it. Because it looks like it could be giving this up. It's below the 9 on the weekly. And let's take a look at our indicators over here on the weekly. Just the bigger time frame. Stochastic's already bottomed, but I mean, that's good. We don't have them to push down on us, but we can still go down lower. Money flow is coming down. The one I think that I'd be concerned about is this one right here. The MACD. It's a lagging indicator, but usually when on the weekly, when she crosses over, there's going to be some bad news coming. You just don't always see it right then. As we saw Bitcoin go to an all-time high after the MACD weekly cross, went straight up to 126 and then died on us. So she don't lie, but sometimes it might play out a different way. So let's take a look at a few of these little guys here. The other times that she crossed over right here. How did that work out in 2023? And so where we are now is really similar to where we were kind of January 22. What happened over here? Well, she fell down from 344 all the way down to 232. Here's when it crossed on the weekly and it held there, right? And then it came down. Here it was a little bit more of a gradual, slow burn, but still, when it crossed over, is at 242, and then we found ourselves at 151, which led us into this move we got now. And here, below the 9 moving average here, we crossed it, and then we went from $400 all the way down to $210. And then here we are again, same situation, below the 9, and this is kind of extreme down here, but that is a possibility for what we got. I also got this about $90, but I'm not even saying that that's going to even validate, but it's at an 886 fib area, 786 fib area. It needs to come down, if anything, to a 382 area, which is around 375. If it could do that and maintain this trend line, that would be a positive bounce. But we got the weekly cross on the MACD, and as we've seen before in the past, it typically leads to a little bit of a downtrend. And if we apply our measure move concepts to that, which is better than nothing. It's taken us right back here to these 786, 886 areas for a retest of that too, and that I'm cool with that. 186 to 217. I don't know the scenario that would make that. I mean, that would suck to see it go weeks and weeks and weeks on a downward trend. If that scenario happens, if the trend line's lost, but the weekly MACD is a little concerning right there. Let's see if we can look at her boss, like the 200 moving average or the 200. Not yet crossed. There's some wiggle room there. Let's go with the monthly. Monthly does not look bad. Now during our other crosses on the weekly, you didn't look quite so bad right there, but you did give us at least 2 week. 1 week's already crossed. 3 days starting to turn around. Well, it's starting to catch a little bit. It might be trying to turn around, catch some support there. Daily hints that it's catching some support there. Let's come to the daily. So this trend line, it's all about this trend line for me. That would be the line in the sand to try to hold there. So far we've not broken it, but if we start losing what we did over here, 380, we go back down to 380 and lose that, then that's probably a clear sign that we'll probably be around the $200 area for some reason at some point. But it's not a great predicament right now, but it looks like it might have, maybe we got some support here, maybe it's got something. Maybe we're trying to go up just a wee bit higher. It looks a little suspect on Tesla right now. Sad to say, just a little bit of a warning sign there that I'm seeing. But so far, like I said, it's held that trend line until it breaks that, and let's give it a chance to see if it wants to go up more and maybe invalidate this idea. Hey, we got Anita. Can you look at ladies? We can take a look at ladies. Where do we normally look at it? Oh, I guess it's... Oh, I remember you. That's wow. I was thinking... We're thinking her toes were down here looking all kind of wild. Their toes are all the way down here with that stiletto heel. Where we had the big wick down here. So what got wick, got candlestick, basically is what we're looking at. And then a little bit below. Let me get some of these numbers up here so we can see a little bit better. It seems like we keep coming back to this one, hoping that we bottomed out and always being surprised that it went just a wee bit lower. And I think we were looking at this. I think this is the last time we looked at it on a different chart. It went swing low, swing high, and we're looking for this little guy here. Is that possible? Or maybe we didn't, but I do see that here. Possibility if we do come down lower. This white line could be an area of support at 99. Psychological support too. A decimal, 7 zeros and a 1, basically. If we do start going south again, I would look for that to be support. I would like to see us reclaim this red line. Those red lines are usually important for me on these charts. I think that was a bigger fib area for support, which it did hold at first. We came down lower, didn't it? From a different pool. I like the real one gets wicked off and gets candlesticks. I think we might be seeing that. But no bottom patterns have formed yet, so I mean, hope for some kind of double bottom, some kind of W to form, and maybe it will hold. It hasn't. They haven't successfully held it quite yet. But this one's taking a hit, like a lot of the meme coin ideas out there have. Cooter! Rise Coin is making some big moves. What is Rise doing? Why can't I find you? Is this it? Rise Net. Well, define big moves. On the 2 hour, I mean, we're above the 200 movement average on the 2 hour. That's a good promising. That's a promising sign. Rounding out here, I want to take some of this old lines off of here. We don't need anymore. Old trend lines. So been following it for a while, and she's still working on that big curve, right? So it's still in a big accumulation. So a lot of these altcoins look like they did back in 2022, 2023 at their bottoms, and now we got lower bottoms. So it's just like being in the bear market already for altcoins. I don't think they ever really come out of the bear. It doesn't feel like. So this is in a big accumulation, and will continue. It's got some good spreads in there, and this was, holy crap, this was just a month ago. So it went up and came all the way back down there. Okay. Sync Lab, I thought it looked like it might have had some improvement. I was looking. Going over my wallet that had that in it earlier today. Can't really tell. Let's see. This one I actually see. It's in a bearish pattern technically, so it means it can come up here and then drop back down. But it means it can go up here, right? So I'm looking at this to happen for this guy, and this found some support. So I think this one's worth looking at for another possible almost 300% gains up to this target 0.001 or 0.01 to a penny. And this one, we're getting a deviation trend line right here. Well, you lost that one, but now we got 800 moving average. To me, I don't think this is a bad place to be looking at this particular one. From low to high. See, we bounced off that 786 Fibonacci right here, 0.0021. I think there's a play on this one. It's still early to get in this 2 hour time frame. But I can see a world where we go for these higher highs over here, and it could be up to 235%, even getting back up to its previous previous high over here at 0.007 area. That's 144% from where we are now. And I like the opening broadening pattern that we've got going here. And some people might be waiting for it to break a trend line. That's feasible too by the breakout trade. Once it confirms, that would be an entry idea too. But I think this one's kind of interesting at the moment. Back to you, Bitcoin, on that 6-minute time frame. What are you doing over here? Respecting that 800 moving average. You're trying to get over on Lucy. I don't blame you. You need to. She's the Karen of the chart in most cases. Why are you here? So come on, you can do it. You can. Why are you crossing bearishly over that one? Stop it. 200 moving average. Choppy chop's what I'm getting out of Bitcoin. I think the choppiness will continue, but it is trying to slowly make higher highs and higher lows. So as long as it does that, I can't bitch too much about Bitcoin. And if we can just continue out this little breakout idea that's going on. Trying to see us hit up those higher time frames, about 93,000. We discussed earlier we need to get above 93,000. Where is that chart that we used to love so much and affectionately chase and wonder, is this the chart? This one right here. Yeah, that 90,700 area. I'd like to see that, but really 93, 94 if we're looking for the bigger picture to feel a little bit safer that we're not going to come down and talk to these guys anytime real soon, right? So opening, broadening, opening, expanding wedge, we got typically a bearish pattern, but we also have a breakout of a bigger trend line, trying to retest that little guy. What I think we got going on here, because this guy's a pretty good pattern. Another opening, broadening pattern, a bullish megaphone that we're getting a breakout of. We just got to cross this big ass white line here. That big ass white line is 88,000. Clear 88, work our way up to 93. And she may be trying to move toward 100. And I don't know, a lot of people will be trying to de-risk over through here. It looks like we got a magical trend line saying somewhere around 97. Going to be facing a lot of resistance right through there. Ladies and gentlemen, 26 people hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. As all good things must come to an end and in a timely manner, we're going to try to avoid doing a 2-hour stream tonight.
For those of you that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Elvis. We'll be back again tomorrow. Take a look at the market. You bring a list of all coins. I'll bring a list of all coins, or what we look at, and see what we can navigate. I'm looking for ones that are excelling against Bitcoin. We did have a nice gem pick. I think it looked pretty nice from Gator Kima. I wasn't familiar with it. Built off the Cosmos ecosystem, it looks like. Looked interesting, like an interesting play for a small time, or a slow accumulation. And one last look at our altcoins over here on the hourly. Are you looking jaded? Can't figure it out. Tau's at 309. Well, that's better than 280. Dash is at 58. Not as good as 78 where it was last time. Monero's at 400. Well, it's better than 360 where you almost were. We got a mixed bag there. Caspa hanging out. Not much going on for altcoins. Mostly because of I'm blaming it on stablecoin dominance for a lot of it right here. And she looks strong, like she's going to continue up. That stablecoin game going to be a big game. You got to come over here, total 3, and she's trying. There's some resistance up ahead, but we're seeing some love. And while Tokenmetrics recommends building positions, I don't know, that's on you. Bitcoin is really where I think most of our focus really should be. Thank you for the super chat. Everbright Digital Holdings, NASDAQ. Let's see if we can do that one very quickly here. EDHL. Let's take a look at it on the weekly. So I know nothing about this. On the weekly, I mean, it's testing the 9 moving average, but it's been above it, so at least we got that. And 9 needs to cross that red line, the 21. So we need some positive price action to happen kind of soon out of this one. To me, it looks like she's just in bottom territory in accumulation. Where does this go back to? April of this year. So kind of new. Looks like it's trying to retest that area right there. That was deep. So this area about 56 could get tested down here. I mean, looking at this bottom trend line, that falls into our 886 area right here. About 54 to 64, somewhere in that area. I wouldn't doubt if they would get pushed back down there one more time, even if it's just a wick like that. And hopefully that'll hold us support. Eventually we're looking for 188, but it may take it a minute to get there because it's not been there yet since touching bottom. But technically under here is a sweet spot for building a position in it if it's going to recover and try to work on a higher high where it was at 690. So it looks like accumulation. It looks like it's trying to, looks like there's some slight rounding going on here. So that usually means kind of a slow accumulation area, and this can change a little bit too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out, going to the end screen, and I will see you on the next one. Good night, everybody.
Bring me a high low. Pump the charts alive. Watch the market soar. Where the gains thrive. Bring me a high low. Q4's funky beat. By the dance to the crypto heat. By the wave we're breaking through the night. Bitcoin's rhythm, feel the future ignite. Bring me a high low. Oh, crypto groove, let's take control. Think about it, there's a higher low to find. Market's dropping low, but we're rewind. With every dip, the setup's clear to see. Bitcoin's bouncing back with energy. Sentiments at 54, neutral in the air. Fuel's buzzing loud, catching every step. Volatility's our groove, we move with the flow. Dreaming of the rally, let the profits grow. Bring me a higher low. Feel the bounce in the beat, let it show. Bring me a higher low. Let the gains start to glow. Bring me a higher low. Pump the charts alive. Watch the market soar where the gains thrive. Bring me a higher low. Q4's funky. By the dip, dance to the crypto heat. Ride the wave, we're breaking through the night.
Hello, John.
Feel the future ignite.
Hey, happy.
Bring me a higher low.
Are you stuck on the end screen again?
Crypto groove, let's
Yeah.
take control. I keep waiting for the turn to hit the floor. All coins slipping, but we're asking
There's
for
something
more.
magical about Ginny. I don't know what it is. I can't put my hands on it. Every time I try, she slaps me. Yeah, I know.
Flows flip the tide. ETF stacking up, taking us for a ride. Stable coins pumping, markets in a spin. Bring me a higher low. Feel the bounce in the
I think I could stay here all night long.
higher low. Let the
I do
gains
too.
start to glow. Bring me a higher
I just keep thinking of comfortable pillows just to lay my head somewhere and fall asleep.
where the gains thrive. Bring me
Maybe I feel like I was a baby again. I like it. That makes me kind of hungry too, though, now that I think about it.
crypto heat. By the wave we're breaking
Kind of craving Dairy Queen. You like Dairy Queen, right? The milkshake. It's like the milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard.
Bring me a higher low.
I ain't even listening to a word you're saying, babe.
Let's take control.
I just feel a peace coming over me. It's just a warm, well, a warm, tingly feeling.
From the dip to the peak with the moon. The bounce is coming, feel the groove take hold.
Where's the Tangem?
Bring me a higher low, pump the charts up, watch the markets whisper, a higher low.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. It's time to let the little dog come out and wave and say, good night, John Boy.
Stars were about to align. Moonshot calling my name. Felt like it was time. Time to shine. Woke to the charts, popping hard on overdrive. Promise fan the bag, said we level up live. Nice in the DM, squad yelling diamond hands. Bought the hype on leverage, moon under command. Coffee hot, wife's vibe strong, kids dreaming.